All right, sounds good. See you soon, Mike. Mr. Fotis. Yep. Sorry to pull you away from that improvised poker game. Okay, Mike's gonna be here to unlock the door in about 35 to 38 minutes, plus commercials.
I can't believe you managed to lock us inside this theater.
Okay. Well, what's done is done. Let's just all have a seat and catch up. It's been too long anyways.
Hey, what? When did you become such a nosy dick?
Lockdown again. Lockdowns are sort of classic Alley's niche.
Say that again.
I'm just glad we can get back on stage again. Now we can get Strike Theater some much needed attention.
Didn't you recently do an interview?
Yeah, and it was a disaster. Don't you remember?
Wouldn't have been so bad if you had put me in it.
It was for radio, Will.
I'm your host, Penelope Martin, and today we have Brian Johnson, the front of house manager of Strike Theater, joining us by phone to talk about the lively arts and culture scene in Northeast Minneapolis. Brian, welcome.
It's great to be here, Penelope. Thank you.
Over at Strike, you do a lot of diverse programming. What has the last month looked like?
Pretty bleak, Penelope.
Do you mean you've been showing minimalist work? Brian, we're not getting any audio. Are you still there?
Yep, I'm still here.
Brian, I understand you are a performer as well. Where have you been performing, and what can we look forward to seeing you in? I am so sorry. We are still having some technical difficulties here, listeners.
No issue.
Thank
Loud
you
and clear.
so much to our guest, Brian Johnson. I am sure there was plenty of great programming this month.
Pandemic,
plenty to look
Penelope.
forward to in the near future.
There's a pandemic going.
Thanks for
no
making
one can
us your
go out.
go-to resource for the latest
Why-
reporting on all things arts and culture.
What?
Penelope Martin, signing off.
From under a rock, apparently.
Hopefully we can get some good press for Strike. What if they think we're no good? I don't think I can take that rejection.
Well, I think it was just silly to interview you anyway, Brian. They knew everything was shut down.
Maybe they were just being optimistic. Weren't we all in the beginning of this pandemic?
More like in denial.
I love the free time.
Weren't you considered an essential worker?
Oh, sure, consider it.
We really did believe in some wacky stuff at the beginning of this, though.
We barely knew anything. It was a wild time.
Jeopardy contestants didn't even get those COVID questions right. And they know everything.
The Daily Double is a photo. Name this item.
Looks like a violation of my rights.
Hey, you were just reminded that this question is just for me.
This is a free country. Everyone should have an equal chance at the question.
That's not how it works.
Oh, time is up.
Good God. Do you remember when people were fighting over toilet paper?
Not to mention all those "we're all in this together" videos on social media.
Yeah, I remember watching all those tips for surviving quarantine PSAs.
Hands, I guess.
That's right. For at least 20 seconds with hot water and soap. Hand sanitizer is not a replacement for the real deal.
Sharon always smelt of fresh soap.
Tip 2, stay away from those who could be infected. Social Darwinism.
Social distancing. That's right. 6 feet apart is a minimum, and that's if you have to be near others, like a grocery store.
We're gonna have to be alone for a while.
completely alone, not with the people you love or that you thought loved you.
Yeah, and if you have to throw it down at the grocery store fighting over the last package of toilet paper, make sure you have your masks on.
Exactly. Masks are our third tip, and they're highly. Wait, what?
Yeah, and if you're going to go hoard anything, you should stockpile on any weapons.
Oh, Sharon loved weapons.
They protect you more than washing your hands. The government is the one trying to get you to do these things. Just shoot the virus.
Looking back at that, those PSAs didn't seem super accurate.
To be fair, not a lot of people were trusting in science.
Oh, hello there, scientists in training. It's your old friend, Dr. Science here. Are you excited to learn a new science experiment that you can try at home? Me too. Let's meet our volunteer for today.
Hi, Dr. Science. My name is Jamie.
Nice to meet you, Jamie. Are you ready to learn about science and have fun doing it?
I don't know.
Jamie, what happens when you brush a balloon against your clothes?
Well, it sticks to your clothes, of course. But, Dr. Science, how does it do that?
That's a great question, Jamie. When you brush a balloon against clothes, it creates static electricity. Everything in the whole universe is made up of tiny invisible particles called atoms. And those atoms are orbited by even smaller particles called electrons.
Dr. Science, what does orbited mean?
Another great question, Jamie. Orbited means to go around in a circle, just like how the Earth orbits or goes around the sun once every year.
That is, if you believe the Earth is round, right?
You don't have to believe the Earth is round, because the Earth is round. Aren't you a hoot?
Well, if you've never been to space, then you're just believing what all those other scientists are telling you, right?
While this is a really fun conversation, let's go back to electrons. Electrons have a negative electrical charge.
Dr. Science, what do electrons look like?
As I said before, atoms and electrons are so small, it's like they're invisible.
So they may not be real either.
Except they are real, because we can measure their presence and we've even created models that represent them.
So what you're saying is, you're just another one of those false prophets.
All right, we're gonna go to another silly science cartoon ahead of schedule and find your parents or guardian.
I'm Jamie Putz, streaming to you live from my YouTube channel, Facts and Frauds, where I debate which scientific theories are fact and which are pure liberal fiction.
We have another YouTube truther. Can we get security over here? Now!
Can't get me, buddy. I just crashed Dr. Snowflake's so-called science show. How do you feel about vaccine injuries, Dr. Liar?
How do y'all keep getting past casting?
How can we possibly rely on solar power when it's cloudy outside? Explain to me that, leftist sheep.
No! Do not clap for that!
Wind turbines cause cancer, and chemtrails are poisoning our minds so our government can control us.
Where do you even get that?
It's not where I get it, it's how I feel. If we evolved from monkeys, then why do I hate bananas? Fact or fraud? Fact or fraud? Fact!
Wow, that's a really interesting way to pass the time, Adam.
Oh, this? I just learned knife fingies in my lockdown free time.
Right.
I got so much music written with that lockdown time. Ugly dog,
Why are you ugly, doll?
You know, I had to miss my regularly scheduled haircut, but I must say, I look good.
I really got into meditation apps in my free time. I think it went well. As you make your way up your body, spend time hyperanalyzing every perceived abnormality in painstaking detail. Sink into the floor. Try and remember the sensation of physical touch from another. Try. Desperately. Just try. It's really been a while, hasn't it? Well, it was better than talking to my Roomba every morning. It's me playing basketball.
That's right, Meredith. You played basketball. Do you remember?
Of course I remember.
You could dunk from the three-point line before you learned how to walk, which seems implausible, but it actually happened that way. You tried out for the WNBA when you were 18. What happened?
They said I was too good.
Looks like I hit a nerve today. Are you all right?
No, thanks for being honest with me, Roomby. I guess I just need someone in my life to tell me, hey, suck it up.
Just so you know, there's still a lot of cat hair next to the baseboards in the living room.
Okay, that's fine.
I just wanted to let you know because I wasn't designed to clean those harder to reach places, you know?
Yep, I know.
I can only do so much with these little propellers.
I know that, Roomby. You're still better than nothing.
Okay. Fuck you very much.
I didn't mean for it to sound like that.
You try to fucking clean out of this piece of shit place.
It was supposed to be a compliment.
God fucking ass.
Roomby.
Well, I really got into crocheting after my brush with death. I mean knitting.
I still think you're overreacting.
Knitting addiction has impacted me in the following ways. 1, rent. 2, dishwasher. 3, toilet paper.
You're gonna need to be more specific.
1, I'm concerned you won't be able to afford your portion of our rent with all the yarn you've been ordering online. We have so many packages in our living room, we don't even need furniture.
My thoughts exactly. Let's sell the couch and then...
That brings me to point number 2. You can't be selling other people's shit. Where the fuck is our dishwasher? Just because you knitted us washcloths doesn't mean we don't need it. 3, when we ran out of toilet paper last week, you knitted me some out of wool. You wonder why you haven't seen me in days? I just found out I'm allergic to wool. My ass is on fire and I've been self-isolating so I don't die in my own home.
Yeah, our relationships really were the all-stars of this pandemic.
We played so many board games.
It could have been worse.
Divorce. Okay, I don't mean to sound paranoid or anything, but
What? It's a word. Divorce is a word.
I understand that, but all of your words tonight have been mistake, separation, alimony, split, and now unsatisfied and divorced.
It's Scrabble. I'm spelling words. You wanted to play Scrabble tonight. I said, let's go out for once. And you said, oh, but it's Game Night Friday. And so here we are. You always get your way. So let's go. It's your turn.
How about we play a different game? Trivial Pursuit?
You mean our marriage?
Jeez.
Or we can play Monopoly. Oh, except I'll have to be the banker because you're terrible with money.
Well, what about Jenga? Hey, look, it's already set up. It'd be a shame if someone came along and wrecked it.
Oh, you're in big trouble now.
I like Guess Who myself. Let's see here. Who has a bad dye job, is always late, and hates game night, apparently?
Okay, this is war.
Well then, choose your hippo.
Friday night game night, huh? Friday night. I wasted 4 years of Friday nights on you.
Right when I start winning with you, it's, oh, we should get divorced. I don't think so.
Game night, suck my ass.
Could have been worse? Give me a break.
Yeah, not much worse than being locked inside this theater and not knowing when we're gonna get out. Oh, shit.
There's nothing to do. I'm so bored.
Want to throw rocks in the quarry again?
We've already done that 3 times this week.
Hey kids, what if I told you you'd never have to be bored again?
How?
It's spaghetti!
Forget what?
Spaghetti, the coolest and newest toy on the market today.
But what can it do?
Toss it! Slink it. Mold it. Throw it at your dad while he's sleeping.
Spaghetti sure is neat.
That's not all it can do. Hey, parents! Jumpstart your car. Pick up dust. Exfoliate your skin for that high school reunion.
Wow! Spaghetti is the bomb.com.
Well, if you love spaghetti, you'll love pasta. With pasta, you can rob a bank.
Put the money in the bag.
Perform open heart surgery. Reduce global warming. Achieve nirvana.
Wow, it looks
I'm
like...
not fucking finished, Kurt. Resurrect Jesus Christ.
I didn't choose that.
Bring your pets back to life.
In the arms.
Travel back in time. Fuck, marry, kill Hitler. Warning, spaghetti can cause diarrhea, vomiting, and constipation. Spaghetti is not edible and must be used at your own risk. Get ready for the spaghetti!
All right, I'll go see if I can find the switch in the tech booth.
Thanks. Where the hell did you find that thing?
What? I'm always prepared.
Oh, God. Am I gonna die in here with these people? Yeah.
Don't worry, Katie, I'll take care of you.
Oh. Sorry, Katie.
Yeah, Mike. Sorry, Mr. Fotis. The lights went out and we can't see. Yes, I know they need to go out from time to time because of your skin rash. Okay. All right. Okay, Mike will be here soon. He just needs to feed his cat first. He forgot.
Is that really a priority right now?
Yeah, apparently he got into exotic cats early on in the pandemic, and they get hangry real quick.
Well, thank God for our pets. I mean, my Joni got me through some of the worst of times. Uh-oh, someone's at the loser door. It's Joni! Joni's a loser. Ah, wah, 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 wah. Murr, murr. Uh-oh, someone's at the evil doll door.
Guys, shouldn't we just be a little bit more careful? Didn't Rachel just lose her dog?
Actually, it was the other way around.
It was the other way around?
Hey, why don't we get Chris to help us escape? Isn't he on his way to rehearsal too?
Very smart idea, Matt.
Yeah, for once.
Oh, hey, Meredith. Oh, hey, everybody. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, we know you're not here at rehearsal yet, but we were hoping that...
Rehearsal?
Yeah, Strike's grand reopening weekend?
Meredith,
He's getting here as fast as he can, but I thought it'd be faster.
Brian got us locked in.
Yeah, now we're trapped.
Yeah, and I need to take a leak.
I'm in California, remember?
No wonder we haven't heard from him in a while.
What a traitor.
Hey.
Hey, Chris, are all those California girls really as hot as everyone says they are?
Sure. I can try to find a different way to help.
Forget it.
Wait, I can still be useful.
What a wasted time that was.
Yeah, Chris has really changed since he moved into the computer.
He's been preparing for this for a while, though, hasn't he?
Yeah, since like last summer.
Hey, I need to talk to you. Oh. You need to move your car. You're in front of a daycare center.
I was baking cookies.
What?
That's why it's smoky in here. I was baking cookies and I burnt them. I would have totally given you one, but like I said.
You burned them.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, it smells like you're burning something else in there, and we can smell it in the toddler room.
Okay. My car has some negative energy. That's why I'm burning sage to get all the negative energy moving, so that I can just whoosh it out of my car.
Yeah, it sounds like you're making fun of smudging, and that is not okay.
What's smudging?
Okay, you know what it looks like you're doing.
Smelling my fingers?
Okay, you are clearly smoking pot. Your car is full of pot. You're full of pot. You're smoking pot. Move your car.
Look. The smoke is coming from a small industrial factory I started in here. I'll have you know, we make tiny dishwashers and space heaters for shelter dogs. You monster.
Do you even live around here?
Yeah, that's my apartment.
Then why don't you go in there?
No, they don't let you smoke pot in there.
2020 was a wild ride.
Working from home. Like that? Found it at Spencer's. I think it says it all. Well, gotta make it into work on time. Employees look up to me. Gotta keep my routine. beat that commute.
Being at home for long periods of time.
Hey, Meredith, I haven't heard from you in a while.
My cat just swallowed all of my antidepressants!
Well, gotta go,
Oh, Meredith. You weren't the only one to go a little crazy. I think I started to imagine things too.
It made for some good songwriting, though.
11th month of last year, reporters gave to me Biden's election, Trump's getting COVID.
RBG is dead. No. Chadwick Boseman's dead. I'm in massive debt.
12th month of last year, reporters gave to me Biden wins again.
Really?
Biden won it twice. Trump's got real hoaxick.
Vader, Ghostbird.
No.
Kobe's gone too soon. Douchebags keep on thriving. Douchebags keep on killing. Hornets all are douchebags.
Zoom calling friends.
We're still stuck in lockdown.
Okay, that's enough. I don't think I need to be reminded of all that junk again.
You know, between reliving moments of the past, the stunning lack of diversity, and the pauses for laughter,
It feels like a cheap, budgetary 90s sitcom hack.
Did someone call for a hero?
On the next episode of But Days of Our Lives, Miranda Latrine comes home to an unexpected surprise.
Hello, Mother. Johnny? I thought you were dead!
Why don't you cut the crap, Mother? You hired someone to kill me so you could flush me out of my inheritance.
How astute you are. I'd like to see you prove it.
Meanwhile, Veronica seeks comfort in the arms of Tobias Crapbag.
He dumped me, Tobias. I was dumped by Ira Lipschitz. He told me to get my things and scat.
Now you finally realize he's no good for you. You should run away with me.
I hate to put a clog in your plans, Tobias.
Kulos!
The last I remembered, you were still married to me. If you try to pinch me out of this love triangle, you'll never get to meet your little squirt. Our daughter.
Shit.
But Days of Our Lives, today at 10:30, only on Bravo.
Mike, we haven't seen you in person since 2020. You're looking
Great! You're looking really great.
The sequin cowboy hat was pretty sharp, Mike. Think that look would do well with the ladies? Not that I need any help in that department.
Brian, you know that door is a push, not a pull, right? I've never locked it before.
Oh, now I can get back to my part-time job.
With the mob.
Giving someone a tune-up means
Fixing their car.
beating them up. Giving them lead poisoning.
Throwing pencils at them.
Bumping someone off.
Going to the fair and playing bumper cars.
Sleeping with the fishes.
Buying them an aquarium and putting it in their bedroom.
You know, they're not as scary as people might think. And anyways, didn't you work for Trump for some time?
Right, national security time, and I didn't forget your national security milkshake. All right, let's get started. This is the Middle East. They're the bad guys. And this is us. We're the good guys. And this is France. They're losers.
Telling you would be a breach of national security.
Well, I gotta get going. I've gotta get to a seance and then another shoot. Influencer life. With 3M Scotch tape and Office Depot staples, you never have to worry about those embarrassing moments anymore. Just apply thrice daily, morning, afternoon, and evening. Okay, so quick story. So last July, I was filming an unboxing video for a new boutique that scours war-torn and defenseless areas of the world for their cultural artifacts and then repackages their collective histories for the average Western consumer. And lo and behold, I realized mid-recording that I was unboxing the Ark of the Covenant. My skin took the form of like a boiling, bubbling soup, okay? And it was sliding off my body directly into my new Manolo Blahnik heels. When I say soup, I don't mean like a frothy miso soup or even like a chunky stew. No, this was like a full-on beer cheese soup. Luckily, I had my lifesavers with me and I was able to tape and staple my skin back to my body and finish that video.
I don't have anything going on because you're retired. Now that I'm retired, I have so much more time for my passions, like the arts. But I like to rather hear them than see them. I mean, why watch a movie when you can listen to a movie?
Dear God, make me a bird so that I can fly far, far away from here.
Sometimes I like to go feed the ducks, but I don't actually feed the ducks feed me.
Nobody knows my sorrow.
I put on floaties, go out into the middle of the pond, and get fed by the ducks.
No, keep your eyes closed. Don't look.
And I don't even need a duck costume because I got a degree at Northwestern in acting, and I'm going to be doing local theater soon. For I am retired.
Wow, this year has really changed us. I mean, Mike has a whole new look. Adam's retired, and how many of us have had a change of career?
Meredith, raise your hand. You became a nun.
The art of heavy color. I'm Sister Mary. I'm excited to share that a new source of titillating art. I'm talking, of course, about heavy color, the popular paint-by-numbers small tablet application. Featuring a vast collection of drawings, they cover a broad swath of sexy subjects and styles. Everything from hippo mining for diamonds to a cello playing with himself in the middle of a public square. Today, I will talk about a particular theme found across the repertoire, hotties of the zodiac. I'm getting sweaty just thinking about them. From the time our ancestors started putting paint to cave surface, there have been images of unrealistically attractive women next to seemingly unrelated things. The same is true for these depictions of well-known astrology signs. Take these Aquarius hotties. It seems the artists need no excuse to add a nude woman to anything having to do with water. It's beginning with Pisces that these artists truly begin to explore the idea of these women wanting to animals and vice versa. Take this blue-haired beauty with naughty fish thoughts on her mind. Whether the viewer thinks that the fish represent a floppy male or a ripe female, there's a little something for everyone to enjoy. If that didn't ignite your nether regions as it did mine, take a look at the hotties of Aries. This March vixen hottie is announcing the return of spring and warm weather. And as the colloquial saying goes, horns out, out. There is something intoxicating about these hooved animals and their sideways eyes that human women just can't seem to ignore, just like in real life. This male sheep is ready to ram, and the hottie is clearly saying, open for business. Not to be outdone by its distant cousin, the eyes of the Torsful are red with passion and lust. The redhead gazes at his long horns and thinks, I'm going to snap one of those head off and stick it right in my and then use my free hand to do a dance number on my. Or this bull with his come hither stare that says, I'm going to you right in your god. Scream with delight. Drag my gonads across your face. Just like in real life. Or so I'm told.
I did it to hide from my mob boss boyfriend. And I started a choir.
How about one more song, for old time's sake?
I think that would round out this episode quite nicely.
Quarantine. Close all of the doors and make sure you wash your hands.
Quarantine. Spray all of the Lysol over every boy and every girl.
Quarantine. You drank all your alcohol, so DoorDash some whiskey and beer. Quarantine. You all have to go home and you must stay there. Corona, I have to stay at home. Corona, I have to stay at home. Corona, I have to stay at home. Stay at home. Quarantine. Time for you to stay in to watch a show called The Tiger King. I've seen it, it's really good. Quarantine. No bars will be open. With your brothers and your sisters you'll drink. So download all your podcasts, listen to some Foghat. I hope that you Zoom a friend. Quarantine. Every new show binging comes from some other show binging's end. Yeah. Corona, I want you to stay home. Corona, I want you to stay home. Corona, I want you to stay home. Stay at home. Now this is the bridge. It's a very nice bridge. I wish they hadn't stolen it so I could have used it on another song.
I know who I want to take me home.
Enjoy the snow, losers.